So like when you come back in like in 2 years, I'll be 32.
She's gonna have babies.
Whoa. No, I'm not having anybody's children. From what I understand, the person that I'm fucking with is infertile.
Does it come inside of you?
Yeah.
I think I want to get pregnant soon.
You think that's gonna happen?
I'm gonna keep trying till I do.
You also can't get pregnant, so no. But like,
If I wanted kids, I can go out and get some. I for sure can.
100%.
Well, yeah,
but
you
what I'm
could
saying is
steal
like,
them.
That's fucking.
Steven just steals someone's kids off Rodeo Drive.
Well, alright. Battle raps cause I've shaken grown men to the point that they can't even face their own friends. That's why they rhyme about jewels, not life, cause the ice on which they skating is so thin. That's what I love about the human.
Is it recording?
It's recording, yeah. Are you ready?
Yeah, of course.
no.
You're a star. You were born ready.
I'm always ready. I love interviews. I'm like,
You love attention. Let's just be real.
I do. I just love like anytime someone hands me a microphone, it's just like I just go into this like different mode. It's
Yeah.
like I was born ready for it.
Nice.
I love that you hype him up.
It's my favorite.
Cause he just gets it. Like,
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Party with Strategy podcast. This is volume 2 with these guests here. Very infamous guests. Steven's been on a couple times. Shelly's been on before, and you guys were great together. I feel like our last episode we had a lot of fun.
We did.
And
So
you're
much fun.
you're obviously a dangerous woman for knowing that you were coming on this podcast and wearing a skirt. I respect it.
Yeah, it wasn't my smartest decision.
But we'll see if we can catch a little peek or something. I don't know.
if the price is right.
If the price.
Episode 105, Party with Strategy podcast. Little gay Stevie J from the Bay. Shelly
Hello.
Alvarez?
Oliveras. Yes.
Sorry.
That's the white way.
Yeah. I'm
Your
pretty
team
white.
should have asked our team before that and fact check.
I like to white it up a little bit.
Yeah, I get it. Same.
But tell me what's going on. I mean, you said you got a big announcement for today. You're
I have a couple actually.
what's going on?
What?
Biggest one is Saturday. I'm hosting White Linen, which is pretty crazy considering I had a performance at Bottle Blonde. Like I was banned there for a year. Like I was on their flyer. I feel like they don't really do that for, like
No, yeah, to get on the flyer, they don't even put me on the flyer.
right. Like I feel
Yeah.
like I feel like they
They don't put me on the flyer.
Yeah, like
I'm sure your name's on the
Nope.
flyer. What?
Nope.
I feel like they're
It's
very
just
selective.
It's just a picture of a bottle service girl who's gained a little weight since she started,
Stop.
and a couple specials.
Yeah, like
Never like
no, I feel like
DJ
they're
strategy.
No,
no.
they
It's
don't,
usually
Wow.
it's usually mostly just like the girls or like if they have like the artists coming. So I was like super honored, especially being banned and arrested there
Yeah,
before.
who does put you on their flyer? Tokyo Joe's.
Yeah, they do. I love Tokyo Joe's.
Yeah, and McIntyre's, they weren't the biggest fans of me either. So hosting this is a really big deal to me as well.
Now let's dive into this a little bit. Why do you think the places that you frequent most don't really enjoy you?
Yeah. Why is that, Steven?
Okay, well,
talk about
well, okay, well, okay. There's a couple of reasons. Like I think, okay, like back like COVID times, like I feel like everybody was like acting really crazy. I feel like everyone was
to
like,
get banned.
well, okay, well I was, and I was like, I don't know. I feel like I was not as relaxed. I found like a happy medium. Like found out like, you don't have to always.
You've grown.
I
since-
feel like I've definitely grown.
That's what-
I can,
Yeah.
yeah, I can respect that.
And like the more like I got more respectable and like kind of understanding of like, especially getting arrested twice at Bottle Blonde, like,
Now, why did you get arrested?
due to my lawyer advised me not to speak on that,
Gotcha.
but just know I beat the case and that that's all in the past.
And were you arrested and like did you go to jail both times? What happened?
I
one
went to
time?
jail the first time.
Okay,
the
what
first
happened
time I
the
went
sec-
to
the
jail.
second time?
I went to jail. The second time was a little bit more embarrassing. Like I
happened?
wish I would have gone the second time to jail. Like I wish like you should have just put me to jail. But I was on a lot of horse tranquilizers and
nice.
they like
I just watched Old School.
yeah. Did you really?
Yeah.
But yeah, they basically put me in handcuffs. Mind you, it's like 12 o'clock. They put me in handcuffs and had me sit right by the front door. And I'm like crying, like looking so sad.
I will never remember that night. I mean, I will never forget that night.
Yeah, it was a crazy night.
Laughing.
It was a crazy night.
It was great.
But that will make you grow pretty fast, I would say. And then I got banned there for a year. And when they finally let me back, actually, I didn't even like really try to go back in for a whole year until one day I was walking to Heart and they were like, hey, like, or one of my friends was like, hey, like, you should try to go to Bottle Blonde. I'm like, no, like, they're going to tell me no. Like, Cody deadass looked me in the face and was like, you will never be allowed back here. But plot twist, they let me back in and I just had my first performance there.
Yeah,
You've come a long way.
Because if you don't remember from our last podcast, I was telling y'all that I started a rap career.
Yeah. You were starting. You were looking for someone to help you produce, record, all that. So you got your song recorded.
I did.
What's it called?
Yeah.
With a PH or with an F?
PH, of course.
Okay. And what? If could you spit a couple bars for us, or where can we find it? Is it on Spotify?
Okay,
Apple
so
Music,
actually, it's crazy.
YouTube?
I don't even know how they
video.
I don't even know how they got that file because actually it hasn't been cleared yet. So
Clear? Did you sample?
Yeah, you could have
Did you
definitely been
sample
sued for
something?
no,
What needs to get cleared?
My producer sold it to another artist who hasn't even used it yet. So
Oh, you're in the middle of a beat battle and your first track.
and I mean I'm already performing and
That's not good.
like I've performed at a couple of places, so like I feel like
A couple places.
I feel like if I was a producer, I would be like, hey, this is like picking up heat. Like he should definitely have that beat, but
You
whatever.
should talk to your producer.
Yeah, who's your producer? You want to shout him out, maybe?
Do you want to shout out your producer?
Not really, but it's no, but he's actually really talented. He's worked with a lot of artists. He's worked with like Travis Scott and
he's
like
pretty decent.
he's pretty cool. His name's Ross. Oh, Ross. Like I think he's super talented.
Great guy.
Makes a lot of beats. Cool guy. He works with one of my best friends at Studio 713. So
who are you gonna have to get this beat from? Who else did he give it to Travis? Is this like yours
he
or
gave
Travis
it to
Scott's beat? Like what's going on here?
ESTG or
No.
yeah.
You're you're in the middle of a mix up with a gangster rapper?
Yeah. I kind of am. And like the song
Let
goes
him have the beat.
and the song like starts, it's like licking on my because he love it. Like and so fat, you know you want to touch it. So I could see why Ross doesn't want to be associated with such a beat, but
Oh.
I mean,
He doesn't really like the song.
no, he hates it. He hated it when I made it.
Why? What was he looking for? More of like a
An ESTG kind of vibe.
yeah, he didn't want someone talking about getting their licked.
Exactly. So
Fair enough.
I kind of get it, but you know, for being like the first time I'm in front of the microphone and like the first time like rapping, like that's crazy to me. Like that I made like
I will say, from what I remember, you killed your performance.
I did kill my performance. They brought me out on the
All
little
I remember
truck,
is you coming out. That's it.
and they asked me to do it. I was not expecting it at all.
You disappeared, and I was like, "Where'd Steven go?"
I literally went to the bathroom, you know, and then I come out and I'm like, "What's up, guys?" And they're like, "Hey, are you ready to perform?" And I'm like,
Mind you,
What?
it's like 1:45 in the morning.
"No, it's like 1:30." I forgot. I have
It was like right at closing time.
but they asked me and they're like, "Do you want to go on the car?" And I was like, "Fuck yeah, I do. Like, let's go."
I do remember that. I remember you coming out in the car.
Yeah, it was a pretty amazing.
It was pretty cool.
Pretty
Not gonna lie.
And like for Slim
And for it to be
Thug,
like your song, like that
Yeah.
was like Slim Thug opened for you.
Slim Thug opened for me in my performance. Technically, that is what happened. So shout out to
You're not lying.
You were direct support.
yeah, of
The
course.
kids call that direct support.
Yeah, like you know, he had to hype up the
Tomato,
crowd.
tomato.
Yeah, like he hyped up the crowd, and I just had to like you know,
Finish it out.
I had to like send it home. Like
Oh,
know.
you were headlining. You were headlining.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, okay.
I was
Slim
the main
Thug
attraction that
direct
night.
support.
Yes, exactly.
But you know, that's my homie. Like we're cool. So like, we took a picture. We talked about it. Like it was a good time.
I'm gonna be
Incredible.
real honest. I don't remember Slim Thug performing.
I don't know if I can recall all of that, but I do remember like you know.
I remember him being in front of us.
Yeah,
Don't remember him performing.
I remember like my sign coming out, "Happy Birthday." Slut.
Don't remember that.
I remember like people getting jiggy in my section.
That's tea.
Yeah, that is real.
Was
tea.
someone getting in the.
They might as well have been.
They might as well have
They
been,
might as
yeah.
well have been. Like it was like a.
And honestly, you got a finger.
I would literally probably put consider my birthday and closing out with my performance.
Tell
No,
me-
don't put me into that. No.
It wasn't you, but it was like there
was like
there was
three
like
people.
It was like two couples, like
Yes.
two,
Yes.
maybe three.
One of them was off the wall.
Yeah, one of them was a
The
little.
other one was like.
But yeah,
Tell me more. What'd she look like?
they're both pretty girls, but
They were both
they're
really
they're very pretty girls, but they
Yeah.
were some people like me, I act the fool when I get drunk.
Mm-hmm.
Some people just get real mad horny, and I get that, and I'm glad that they had that experience on my
I
birthday.
mean,
I can't blame them. Sometimes I'm the same way.
Did anybody get pregnant, you think? Because in Houston, a lot of times these scenarios end up with a pregnancy.
honestly, I wouldn't be surprised.
You know,
if
I
they
would
were.
not be surprised.
Yeah.
I really wouldn't put
Although
it past.
we do know one of them didn't.
Yeah,
They didn't finish
They
out.
did. They didn't.
They didn't finish
He
out.
couldn't close the
He
deal.
couldn't close the deal.
He couldn't get hard?
No,
No,
he couldn't.
he
like,
couldn't, like,
He couldn't
take
take her
her
home. Like he couldn't close the
Oh.
deal.
Yeah.
He tried his hardest though. So
Damn.
Yeah.
snaps for him. But
Nah, I'm not gonna snap for that. I mean, you
But-
can't close the deal.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
But-
If you're with a girl all night and you can't close the deal.
Well, maybe she's a nice woman and she
No,
wanted
she
it.
definitely wanted to.
oh, she wanted it for sure.
So what happened? How did he fumble?
He's
the
just not a
ball?
closer. He's just not a closer.
He's not a closer, huh?
Yeah.
I got some.
I wouldn't say that, but okay.
I've been there. I feel for him.
Yeah.
I've been there.
Do you?
I've been there.
Like some people, I feel like
Listen, I respect it because at the end of the day, like, maybe he just couldn't. Get
Yeah,
hard.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I would kind of say that I'm not a closer, but like the thing is, I just get too drunk and I just don't care anymore. So like I
That's
just
how I get.
yeah, like
I get really drunk and I'm like,
I'm like,
are we doing this or not?
if not, I'm gonna have to go pop it over there. Like yes or no, make up your mind. But like I wouldn't say I'm the most successful closer because also I'm just like an attention whore. So like if I'm not getting attention from said person,
Yeah,
then
I can see that.
I'm moving along. Like
Yeah.
I can see that.
and by that time it's 4 a.m. and you got to go home. But like
Yeah.
it just is what it is. But it was a really fun time.
So this is your last podcast as a Texan, you said.
I am moving to LA on Monday.
You recorded one song. You've done one performance. You got another one lined up.
I got
You're out.
All of a sudden, LA.
well
And you're out.
and then McIntyre's I feel like they wanted a performance, but that's very pricey. So like they just want to walk through. So I'm just hosting.
Pricey as in you just want a tab or
Right.
Like so like my manager really kosher's the deal.
Yeah.
And I would say performance blah 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 and that that's something that like they could swing. I love.
I mean, I heard they were gonna fly you to all the other bottle blondes around the country and have you do the performance.
So they were thinking about it.
Yeah,
Honestly,
that's
I
what
was in
they
talks
wanted.
with one of the owners.
Yeah.
who gave you this idea?
I was in
'Cause I
talks.
need to
With
talk
one of,
to
I was in talks with one of the owners, and he goes, you did have a great performance, but I just want you to do like bigger than like clubs. So
Yeah.
like I was like, okay.
And they were a little upset. They thought that for your next one they should have someone like Rihanna or maybe Beyonce open up for you.
Honestly, they should because like no one.
Obviously, it had to be City Girls.
The City Girls are an inspiration to me, but like I could see that. Like I could see them.
Do you know Steven pimped me out for a request song for City Girls?
Define pimped you out.
Literally pimped me out.
A DJ.
Do I know him?
Yes,
You do know him very well.
very well.
Very,
Did
very
he
well.
hit?
No.
No, but he was like, if I can eat. She was like down there, like
I didn't know this until the song started playing.
it was that Bottle Blonde,
Song
and
starts
like
playing and his dick comes out.
no, it was like a Bottle Blonde. She was like down there by like the bar, and I was like, I need you to play like City Girls. Like I want to turn up. Like I want to hit the mic. Like let me do my little thing.
Yeah.
And he was like, well, only if I could eat her ass. And I was like, I looked at her and like looked back at him, and I was like, I can make
No
it
idea this was
Done
happening.
deal.
I was like, I can make it happen. Done. Like,
So then
Well,
Steven
you like
was
getting your ass eaten, right?
I mean, yeah, but not by a random,
Yeah, I mean,
and not for a City Girl song. Like, put some respect on my name.
you'd rather have like a Mariah Carey or something.
Like, shake it off or something.
Because the loving ain't the same.
Or like obsessed. Like
Yeah.
I would have been okay with that.
Yeah.
But no, literally Steven's like, hey, he wants to talk to you. And I was like, okay. So I go up to the DJ booth and he's like, just so you know, you just got pimped out for this song. And I was like, what? And Steven was like, it's fine. And I was like, this isn't fine.
And listen, I feel like when you become my friend, you like, there's like a terms and conditions part where like I
never got those.
I have to do anything it takes to get ahead. So if that requires you, like, I don't know, getting your ass eaten by somebody, like, I hope you would do that for me.
But at the end of the day, it's a win-win for everybody.
It is.
it?
Nobody's losing.
It is.
Is
He's not hitting it. He's just licking it. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And not even licking it. He's just licking your booty hole.
I mean, you're getting all the pleasure out of an ass eating.
You're not wrong, but I still don't want my ass eaten by a random. That's just weird.
Well, I mean, I can't say the same, but
listen, I've heard some things about you, so
I'll let a random eat my ass.
I can see that.
she said she heard some things. You heard it from the podcast.
Well, I mean, here's the thing.
I
Last
mean,
time
yeah.
you were on the pod, you talked about how you're not scared to eat an ass during a blowjob, and I really haven't stopped thinking about it since, to be honest with you.
I mean, I feel.
This explains a lot.
but no, wait. I need to go back to that because I don't even remember that part. You said you've eaten ass before.
Oh my god, we're gonna go back to this.
I don't-
Did
we're
you not
back.
watch the podcast?
I've watched it like 3 times. Like,
Yeah, I explained everything.
Yeah.
and
I've-
you have. Is it someone I know?
Yes, we've talked about this.
Also, so like I drink a lot. I wouldn't say my.
I'm not. First of
my
all,
memory
you
is
think
the
You're
best.
crazy if you think I'm about to drop a name right now.
But I wouldn't
No
say
names.
drop a
We
name.
don't wanna, we don't want to.
You know him. We've talked about this, and it is what it is.
Okay.
We don't want to do anything crazy here, but I also heard. Now, this was not from the last podcast, and if we're talking about things that we've heard here,
I'm scared. I'm scared.
you're sort of a yogi,
I don't know what that
fuck does
means.
a naked yogi.
I don't know what that. Oh no!
Oh.
Oh my god! I know where you've heard this from, and it's in your DMs.
We already said we're not naming names or sources.
Oh my god. That was the question.
No,
that we asked.
I guess so. Okay, so no, that's not what happened. This is what happened.
Well, yeah,
So-
walk me through it. Because
So-
you're not certified. You're not out here doing classes, but you maybe
I don't do
you've
yoga in
partake.
general. No, I've never partaken. Okay, so here's the thing. Literally, what was it? Saturday, Friday,
Saturday.
last Saturday. It's like 4:00 in the fucking morning. I get a random Snapchat from one of my really good friends, and it's 2 bitches. It's a dude, by the way. It's 2 bitches doing naked yoga in the pool, like in a
rooftop pool.
rooftop pool. And I was like,
Classic.
Yeah, it's like at like a very public pool.
but also I'm like we're homies, but like I'm not like a bro. Like I'll bro you up, like not like that, you know? Like I don't want to
Yeah,
see.
like I'll eat your ass, but I don't want to see that.
Not even. No, it's just a friend. Like I'm just like I don't want to see any random bitches naked seeing their pussy.
Hey, but they were thick though. They
Were pretty girls.
What
they were
color
very
were
pretty gross.
They were white.
They were white, brown.
Yeah.
I would say
Really?
they were like tannish. They were like I don't know.
Like
I don't know.
natural thick or injected
Listen,
thick?
I saw naked bitches and I was like, what the
I feel like one of them was injected thick, but the other one was like natural thick.
Okay.
So
50-50.
I was like, cool, whatever. Didn't say anything. Yesterday, this just came up yesterday.
We were just talking about this.
We were just talking about this. I was with that good friend and another friend at a bar, and he was like, hey, you should ask the bartender if she does naked yoga. And I was like, by the way, don't fucking send me naked bitches doing yoga anymore. Like,
Yeah.
that's just weird.
You're like, just send me an invite.
Right. I'm just kidding.
I'd show them bitches out.
So, as the good friend that I fucking am, I asked the bartender, I'm like, hey, would you ever do naked yoga? And she's like, yeah, if it was like right or whatever. And I was just a wingman for them. And I was like, hey, by the way, she'd do naked
Did that
yoga.
happen?
He said he's going to take her out of town. She was like, let's go out of town. So I don't know if that's going to happen or not. But
Let's go out of town. I love that.
yeah, I was
what
just
do you-
being a good
what-
friend.
Yeah, no, that's great. But there's no more bigger sign of a woman that is worthless than her first words being, let's go out of town.
I could do that.
Like, not let's go out. let's go out of town.
Well, because like when you out of town, like you thug it with your rounds, like
Your pussy pink and your booty hole's brown.
like it's different when you out of town. Like
I feel like
always
when
say,
you're out of town, you get a whole new
yeah,
it's a different persona.
You just don't care.
Yeah, it's like you get the vacation version of the person.
Yeah.
So it's like free for all. Like, let's just do the fuck whatever.
And like I feel like okay, and Shelly's gonna hate me for saying this, but
oh my god,
I feel like when I'm in Houston, it literally anywhere we go, I'm gonna like someone's gonna like recognize me.
Oh, I hate when
From
you shit like
from one of
that.
your performances.
From it, just me being me in general. Like,
Oh yeah.
I feel like I'm so serious. Everywhere we go, is just at least one person. Like,
Yeah.
it is true.
Your hand,
You're not lying,
your
I know.
hand starts to hurt a little bit and like cramp up from the autographs, right?
Honestly, like I haven't been asked for an
Pictures,
autograph
the
yet,
autograph.
but it's coming because like I'm telling you, I can't go anywhere without someone. Hey, Steven.
My biggest ick with Steven is when he's like, I can't help that I'm so popular. I'm like,
I
oh my
can't.
God,
I
shut
did
the
not
fuck
ask
up.
for this lifestyle. I was chosen. Like
Yeah.
when you have this much energy or this much ass, like it's just like.
You don't really have cakes like that though.
I appreciate you looking, but you know it's coming. So let's. Just,
I know.
Let's just
I got a
relax.
cake radar, man or woman,
Yeah.
bussy or pussy.
Well, I'm going to Turkey soon, so
It's okay, I don't have ass either. I've accepted
I'm
it.
going to Turkey soon.
Yeah, but you don't have ass and people still want to eat it.
Exactly. Like,
That's fair.
and people, and people just like
I like to think it's my cool person.
same, but honestly, it's honestly
I
probably
think it's just because you hang out with Steven so much and they're trying to get to him.
Oh, it might be.
It might be. It might be like,
It might be.
but I mean,
Should I ask them, like, next time somebody comes up to me and is like, hey, I want to eat your ass, and be like, do you, or do you want to eat Steven's ass?
Yeah. Do you want to eat my ass?
Make this work.
because I won't say no. I love attention. So
No, I know.
like I would probably
I could
most
be like, I'm
likely
gonna say no, but you know who would say yes?
Yeah. What?
I know a
form-
guy.
Is there any form of attention that's unacceptable?
no,
Yes.
not to me. I think like all publicity is like good publicity. Like I don't care what happens or whatever. Like people make fun of me. People say shit about me all the time. I'm like, and like some people would be like, yeah, like they were talking shit about you. They were saying this, that, and the other, and I was like, they're talking about me,
Right.
like that's so.
Steven
sweet.
is the motto of, like, no, like, what is it?
No publicity is bad publicity.
Right.
Yeah, like that. Like, that's,
Yeah.
that's like your MO.
Like that is my whole thing. Like that's my whole steez. Like I don't care what's being said as long as I'm
I guess.
being talked about. Like it's just part of the lifestyle. You know.
Yeah, respect. I mean, I don't know how you handle it so well. You're so put together and
Media. The label put me through media training.
You're
That's how-
joking.
Yeah.
You're joking. You are not behind closed doors with this man. When
I fortunately am not behind closed doors with this man. I know he's tried to lure me in a few times.
That has never happened.
He's tried to lure me in a few times.
Okay, no.
Well, he
no.
got me.
I touched his butt one time at the dodgeball tournament, and on
Just
the
does
microphone he goes,
What is it, touch dodgeball?
Yeah.
well, I was like, excuse me. You know how I'll do that sometimes with people? I'll be like, excuse me, and I'll like grab their butt. I'll be like, excuse me. And he was like, on the microphone in front of like a literal whole audience, he's like, don't ever fucking touch me like that again. And I'm like,
I didn't say it mean. I made a joke for sure. I remember making a joke and it was funny, but I wasn't mean about it.
So, Steven,
I don't consider anybody mean, but
I consider you mean. You can be very mean.
I am not a mean person.
Steven last week for 7 days straight, was so fucking mad at me for no reason.
Was he on his period? I mean, it sounds.
He might as well been. Like, literally, and me being his best friend, he got hammered on Friday night, like blackout drunk by midnight.
No, you were black.
Crazy.
black?
I know. I never do that. That's just not.
And so at midnight, I'm like, hey, I'm taking you home. As a good friend, I take him home. I get bitched at the entire time I'm
For
taking
taking him home,
I couldn't tell you what he was
or
bitching
just
at.
for like things that you've
Just
done
for-
in the past that are all coming up at the moment.
Things that I did, but like was no intention of hurting him. Like,
Yeah.
I had said that I like was like, this guy is so cute, like blah 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 blah. Like
that's not true.
I have a crush on him. Blah,
That's not true.
Well, wait. What does this have to do with anything? You
I'm
told
into
her
that.
that you.
Yeah,
had a
I was
crush
like,
on
I
a
like-
guy,
I
and
think
then
this
she
is
let him
cute.
eat her ass.
I don't know what happened behind
not true.
that,
That's
but
not
She
true.
ate his ass.
they
No.
they like they started hanging out, and I was like,
Can I tell you why we started hanging out? Because in the car, like 5
Well, hold
days
on, hold
prior,
on. Just so we have a strong timeline here for the viewer,
okay,
because I know you guys, so I get it. But we're on camera. You guys are great friends.
Yes.
best
You
of
tell
friends.
her,
number one.
girl, this guy's so sexy. I got a crush on him.
No.
Yes,
This,
that's
this,
No.
exactly
so
what
this
happened.
didn't
No.
even happen.
No, this is exactly what happened. He said, "Hey, that guy, I think that guy's hot." That's all you said. You said, "I think that guy's hot." And I said, "Yeah, he
And
is
is this a
hot."
dude that you guys see normally, like around all the time, or is it just?
I
like
have.
some-
He has.
Yeah.
I've never met this guy.
Okay.
So I'm like, "Yeah, I see him." And I'm like, "Yeah, he is hot." And then that's all that happened. Met the guy. Nothing happened that night. Was just like, "Cool, nice to meet you," whatever. We were talking, just conversating. Nothing happened. I take Steven home that night. And this is like a Sunday. This is Sunday night prior to last week.
Yeah.
And Steven's like, "Hey, by the way, I think so-and-so's into you. Like, I'm going to hook you up." I said, "Bet."
This is all.
You were blacked
Yeah.
out and you
This
don't
is-
remember.
Yeah. This is allegedly.
Yes. So I said, "Bet." And then when it occurred like a few days later and that person came up to me and like we ended up hitting it off, he starts getting mad. And I'm like,
Because
Wait,
she
you
starts.
ended up hitting it off, or he ended up hitting it?
I mean, both.
So
Being honest.
they like start hanging out, and like we had plans to hang out on what was that, next Saturday, and she's like, "Oh well, I'm busy, like we're doing
That's not
we're
true.
doing this, we're doing that." So I'm like, "Oh, okay, so
I
that's
said,
how
"This is what I'm
that's
doing."
how we're gonna play it."
No. I said, "This is what's happening." And you said, "Okay, make sure to get him out here at this specific time." I have no control over
They
that.
were
I
too-
know who you were talking about here.
You know who
I
we're
don't-
talking about.
I don't want you to name drop.
Pretty sure I know who we're talking
not
about.
We don't do
Name drop.
we don't do name calling.
not gonna-
I'm not going to name drop, but
And so I
how
was
was it?
10 out of 10.
He's strong.
He is.
He's strong. The kid fucks.
He does.
He fucks
And I
hard.
respect that.
He fucks well.
And anyways, so like that happens. I'm like, "Okay, bitch, you're not here. You're 2 hours late."
So then I'm like, "Bro, I have no control over this." Like,
Like, I'm getting dick down.
no, it wasn't even that.
No,
It was
they were
he had
just-
shit to do. Like, he was doing shit.
Yeah,
And so I
they-
was like, "Okay, cool." So then we go meet Steven out, and of course he's like in his fucking little attitude he's in, and I'm like, "Hey, we're going to Austin's. We're not going to McIntyre's."
I don't want to
Steven
fuck.
doesn't like that.
Immediate no.
Daddy's not happy
no.
about that.
No, I was not. Like,
Mind you,
I have a brand deal with McIntyre's and Bottle Blonde, and those are the two places I want to go. So, like, you don't understand what it's like to sign a
brand
contract.
deal of McIntyre's and Bottle Blonde.
You've seen the
but
flyers. You've
Austin
seen.
is where he draws the line. With two people that he knows
Yeah.
very well.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't be seen there either.
I
feel-
couldn't. I can't. It's not. It's
There
part
was
of my
literally
contract.
nobody there. It was just us.
It's part of my contract. Like, I couldn't be seen there. Like, what if someone took a photograph? You know, like.
I guarantee you we're there tonight.
Yeah. What's tonight? Thursday?
Thursday.
You guys should come to the comedy show. It's
I-
fucking
We
I
were
wasn't
talking
supposed
about
to
it.
go.
It
We were
is
talking about it.
incredible, and you guys would have so much fucking fun.
She said she wants to.
I
go.
said I wasn't opposed to going. I really
Last
didn't wanna
week
go.
was life changing.
Are they funny?
So funny.
I do like funny.
Like, who's funnier, like
So
me or them?
funny. I don't know if funny's the right word for you as much as like delusional.
That's fair. That is fair.
But your
little
delusions are
delulu.
funny.
But I think you're funny to us because we know you. But like
Yeah.
if people didn't know you, they'd think you're fucking crazy.
Whatever.
It was great last week. I got fucking roasted. I had a bunch of friends there, so like
Oh, I love
you know
getting
when
roasted.
someone else
You know
is
what my
getting
dream
roasted,
was?
and all your friends
Like-
are there and they're
Yes.
just dying.
Like, you know what my dream is for my 30th birthday? I want to have a roast. Like,
of yourself?
I couldn't do
like
that.
I want to get roasted.
Right, yeah.
Like, I think that'd be like so funny. Like, no one's had a party like that. Like just have a roast. Like,
Yeah, it'd be tight
and you know, like
Would you like volunteer to like get roasted for your birthday?
for sure. I
Really?
really enjoy.
I like getting made fun of. I think it's
I'm
funny.
a younger brother. I grew up like
Same, like
getting
exactly.
roasted.
Same.
Like that's the life
Yeah.
I know. So
Same.
I
Like,
really,
I think it's funny. Like, and when people can make fun of me like in a tasteful way, I'll laugh with you.
It would
Yeah.
have to be my close friends.
And even your friend said the other day, he's like, I fuck with you because like I can like talk shit to you.
my
like-
friends talk mad shit to you.
and I think it's funny. I'll laugh with them, and I think that's what they like.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah.
Like, so I think that a roast would be so much fun. So like, I am moving to LA, but like on my 30th.
I don't know why you're moving to LA.
Wait, so what really inspired this LA move? Is there an opportunity out there? Or are you legitimately like, I have this song, I'm starting this career, I'm going to LA and I am chasing my dreams?
It's just like a little bit of like,
Or you got a daddy out there? Like, there's got to be at least a few things pulling you in. Obviously, I know you want to be a star. That's where you got to go to do it. But like, what else is there? What's really
there's a lot of things. Like I have a lot of like really good friends out there.
And you're from the Bay.
I'm from the Bay. I mean,
How far is LA from the Bay?
That's a far like thing. It's like, I think it's like 5 or 6 hours, but
5 or 6 hour drive.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
and yeah, like I have like a potential like man out there who I'm like in love with, and
well, what about your sugar
One of, like,
daddy?
23.
I am in love with a lot of people, but
how I got
but like I've always talked about moving to LA since I was like 14, and like I'm not getting any older. And when you turn 30 in gay years, it's like life's over. So like like
I feel you, brother.
like you're
How old are you?
33.
Okay.
but like that's for in straight years. That's like I don't know, probably the equivalent to my age now. Like I just feel like I'm getting to that age. Like if I want to do it, then I should do it now.
Why do you feel as though like in gay years at 30 you're just like done? Like
Because you're an old man, like you old, you tired, like, and it's time to stop being gay. Like, go settle down, have some kids. Like,
I'll never forget you saying that, because that made so much sense to me, even not being gay. I'm like, that kind of makes sense, because I sort of relate to you in that aspect where I'm like, I'm out here partying, I'm DJing, I'm fucking just doing whatever the fuck I want. I have nothing holding me down. But I do feel like at some point I'm going to have to grow up and like,
yeah.
have a family. You
Yeah.
know, like that's the
Like-
next step. So as a gay man who can't really, I mean, you could get someone pregnant, but you don't want to fuck someone and get them pregnant, right?
I would.
You would?
I totally would.
He totally would.
Okay, so
I would
you're a little bit
absolutely
different.
would.
Yeah.
But like you'd have to, if you weren't you, if you were a normal gay dude, whatever that means, you'd probably adopt, right, or something.
See, that's money. Like, I could probably pay like a stripper like $5 and be like, "Will you have my kid?"
Well, how much is it to adopt?
Oh, it's
Like $100,000.
yeah.
No, is it really?
Yeah, it's a lot of money. It's
Really?
a lot of money.
It's a lot.
Even to do
And
like
it
I
also
Even if you're doing like a good thing, like saving a child from some
Yeah.
no,
situation.
it's
Yeah.
very very expensive.
I don't know if it's 100 grand. It's
And
probably
also
50.
that you go through this like intensive background, and I don't know if you guys know this or not. I do not have a good background, so
you
No, we definitely
Definitely
know.
wouldn't
I
check out.
mean, I don't know, but I know. I could only
The
imagine.
video of you crying at Bottle Blonde would surface.
like that would surface. And you know what? It's things like
Be like,
it's things it's things like that like I know one day are going to surface, so it's just like something that's like it's out of reach. It's not gonna happen. Like
I'm
I don't think I'm gonna be-
to surface for my children.
like I don't think I'm gonna be like some like A-list star, but I do think I'll be like some sort of like relevant, and I know so much is gonna come out, especially my Houston years.
Yeah, but like what's really bad? Like at this point, things that come out like of you being drunk and getting in trouble and getting arrested at Bottle Blonde, like that, no one would really even be mad about that.
Yeah.
Okay, but they'll
Anymore.
see the
It'd be
way,
like-
Kinda getting Jersey Shore,
but they'll,
like-
Yeah.
but except for like Snooki when she got arrested on the boardwalk, she looks kind of cute and like funny. I just looked like sad. It was like a sad like.
Yeah, so people would feel bad for you.
It was like a
and,
very
ridicule.
sad.
I told you when I
thing.
saw that video, I felt bad for you. 'Cause
Yeah.
I literally felt bad for you. I laughed, but I.
It was so weird the switch up too, because at first I was crying. I'm like, what the fuck is going
Can we
on?
put the vid? Can you send me the video? Can we have Diamond?
I
Cup
don't have
throw
the
it in
video.
here?
I wish I
We
did.
know who has the video.
I'm not gonna ask him for that. I don't even
I'm
want to put that out
totally
there.
asking
You know what? I would like to. I would like to
Maybe
take.
at least just a screen grab, just a screenshot.
Yeah.
of the video.
I'll take control of the narrative, and I'll attempt to get that for you. If I don't, I'm sorry, but yeah, I definitely.
can make it happen.
Because I don't think like that kind of stuff is what does it anymore. Like back in the day when everyone was like, "I'm
Yeah.
a perfect person." If that would have came out, that would have been bad. But
Yeah.
now it's like the shit that you get in trouble for is like
Yeah.
Lizzo. You see what happened
Yeah,
with Lizzo?
like,
Like she's like a
sad
wild
stuff.
bitch.
That's
that's like fucking
crazy.
with people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
then I'm not like.
You're not
Yeah,
like
that
a
definitely
mean
wouldn't
person.
get you
You're-
canceled. Like
No,
you would
not
be fine.
cancel, but
No.
it would be definitely a controversy. Like
No,
would
it
be like,
wouldn't. It would
I
be.
don't even think
no,
it would. It'd be
wouldn't.
part of your origin story.
It would be like,
Yeah.
oh, Steven was stupid and drunk when he was in his 20s.
and
Like,
look
cool,
at him
whatever.
now. You know, it'd be
exactly.
like
It
that.
I
wouldn't
was like
even be
25 at the time.
This
24.
isn't like the Paris Hilton era where she was going crazy in her 20s. Everyone was like, oh my God.
you're right,
crazy.
like the Britney Spears kind of thing.
Yeah, this is definitely an area of like, oh, you're 20, you're doing this, cool. Like,
But like,
get it.
I don't know. It's like I don't get embarrassed. I'm not like you'll see me.
You don't.
You'll see me popping pussy at, like on a Tuesday at Bottle Blonde, like that. Nothing, but like that was just like
Bottle Blonde or
you know what?
McIntyre.
I think honestly,
Nowhere
what it
else.
is-
Nowhere else. Bottom line or
No, Bottle Blonde or McIntyre's.
That's it.
That's fucked up.
You should. They're good
That's
people over
fucked
there.
up. That's fucked
But
up.
maybe you could get one.
Yeah.
Okay,
them
but
out.
honestly, a good mention is I do go to Tokyo's on Wednesdays, and I
Yeah,
said,
buddy.
but I did say that in my
Contract?
my little no. I did a review on Instagram of like my top favorite bars in the Heights.
Yeah, I saw
and
that.
I said an honorable mention is Tokyo's on Wednesdays because of the music. Do you know why I said that?
For me.
Yeah,
I appreciate
you're
it.
one of my
Thank
favorite
you.
DJs in Houston.
Thank you.
So
I appreciate
you
it.
are
You're one of my favorite
DJ
people in Houston.
Oh my god, do you mean that?
Yeah, I'd
Oh
really
my god,
do.
you guys about to go like buttholes?
I do enjoy spending time with you. I think I would hate you if we were really friends. Like if I was a person that you called me when you had a problem, I'd probably kill myself.
You have no
Sorry.
idea.
I don't
But,
really call about problems.
But I do. The fact that we don't have a close relationship, I do love you.
You like to be in close proximity.
No. No, I'm kidding. What was I gonna say though? Have you been to Tokyo since they did the lights? They got new lights on Monday night.
Yeah,
It's fucking
Wait, so
lit.
they were new.
I went there Monday.
Last night, but I think you were there kind of early. They weren't really running them.
Yeah, I really don't.
But like,
I went there
it's a
Monday.
game changer in there. Those lights are crazy.
No, yeah, Tokyo Joe's is. I said
I love Tokyo.
I said Tokyo's is on the come up, and
Shout out Tracy, that's my girl.
shout out Tracy.
Hell yeah.
Shout out Daddy Bar. Shout out
Irene. all of
Irene.
them.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Derek,
the whole
my boy
staff.
Derek.
Derek. Yeah.
Yeah, the whole staff
Chris.
is pretty amazing. Like, and I said that in my review. I was like, I love the staff. I love what I said they're on the come up. Like, they're definitely gonna. I'd hate to lose my relationship with Drift, but I feel like they're slowly definitely going like to replace, like that will be the new spot. And honestly, like no matter where you are on 20th Street, by the end of the night you are at Tokyo's. Like
Yeah,
1,000.
that's how you end it for
Well,
sure.
yeah, like that's
never mind.
No, I mean like sometimes
No,
you
I
just-
agree. I
Yeah,
agree.
like that is the end goal. Like some people like to go to Drift, some people like to go to Max, some people like to go to Austin's, but some people like to go to
I was about to say that.
but you know, but at the end of the night you're going to
I
Tokyo.
mean, listen, Heights Social isn't bad. Like on Wednesdays, Heights Social is fun. I'm gonna go out and say that it is fun.
No, it's a
good
dope.
time.
It's definitely a dope
It's a
ass
good time.
room, and Clay Group took over, and they pretty much fucking run this whole city. So it's like,
Yeah, so it's like,
you're
it is what it is. Like-
you're not gonna miss on that. But
They're not going anywhere. I can say that.
Yeah.
but the thing is, like Tokyo's, I love the people there more than anything.
100%.
That's
That's
what
literally
does it.
the
only
most
reason why I go.
authentic people, like
Yes.
the
Yeah.
coolest people on the street. Like
Yeah.
never had a problem with them. Never like.
Oh yeah, 100%. Like the people at Tokyo's is just they're just good.
And I
fucking
feel like
people.
I feel like they really they fuck with you. Like they don't like.
they're my people. I love.
Like I feel like people like in other bars, like they're just like, oh yeah, I've seen you a lot. You're cool.
Yes,
But
yes.
like
like they genuinely
Tokyo,
know you.
they're like,
Yeah.
hey, like
Well, they genuinely know us.
yeah.
I don't know about like other people.
But
Yeah.
like from where I had to do nothing to like get there, like at Tokyo's, because they genuinely just wanted to know about me, compared to like I had to earn it in certain other places.
Well, because
Every other place, I should say.
for different reasons.
Okay, yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So
Like I didn't have to earn that because I just wasn't a nuisance. But whatever.
nuisance is a great word to describe this young man right here.
I've gotten better, but it was fun. I had a great time. Like, but yeah, like I mean, things have just changed. Like, and I hate to leave at like what I feel like is at the pinnacle of where I'm peaking at in my like popularity here. But you know, it's just time to go.
You've outgrown the city of Houston.
I have not outgrown this. I haven't even feel like I've touched like the top yet. Like,
I feel
Oh,
like
so why are you leaving?
That was my exact question.
I just feel like Houston will always be here for me. Houston's my home. Like,
Fair enough.
like.
Your work here is done for the moment.
And I'll be back. Like, not back, but I will definitely be
What
here.
happens when you come back and like all of your friends are just like being adults?
Well,
They have babies.
the city of Austin still fucks with me, and I haven't been there in like 4 or 5 years. Like,
I'm just asking, like,
I feel like my name holds weight.
Because
So like
I'm
it's not
turning
gonna
30.
change.
So like when you come back in like in 2 years, I'll be 32.
She's gonna have babies.
Whoa! Can you like
Oh, sorry,
bleep that
sorry.
out?
We'll have Diamond
Yeah.
Cut beep that out.
Thank you.
Oh my god.
It's fine. He'll beep it out. We're not.
Oh my god. No, I'm not having no.
What I say about name calling? What I say about name
Sorry, I
calling?
just
We
had
don't.
to
We don't. We don't.
rile it up here for a second, but we'll have.
We don't do that name calling.
No, fuck no. God. No. No, I'm not having anybody's children. Well, I mean, I'm not planning on having anybody's children.
I think I want to get pregnant soon.
You think that's gonna happen?
I'm gonna keep trying till I do.
From what I understand, the person that I'm fucking with is infertile, so that's amen to me.
Does it come inside of you?
You got yourself in that one. You did that to yourself.
I mean, that's a yeah. I mean, that's a clear yes.
I mean, once, like
no, it's
no, it's really only been one time. Yeah. But I'm very prone to like not having kids.
Yeah.
Like I mean not right now at least. I think
which
eventually.
is crazy for you to be Mexican and be prone to not having kids.
So my best friend calls
I'm
me a
Mexican too, though.
Well, you don't
Are
have
you?
a uterus.
I am.
Full? No.
100% Mexican.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Why are you
You're
so
one-
white?
like
I'm 100%. I'm just.
you can't just ask people white.
I only go out.
I'm white. I can do that.
I only go out at night, so I'm like really pale right now.
If anybody got that reference, it was
only
Mean
go out
Girls.
at night.
Like, I'm not really in the sun too much.
You also can't get pregnant, so
Like, I mean, I don't want. Like, I'm not dying to have kids.
no, but like
If I wanted kids, I can go out and get some. I for sure can.
100%.
Well, yeah,
But
you
what I'm
could
saying is
steal
like
them.
That's
you can kidnap them.
Yeah.
That's an option.
I could definitely like.
Even just steal someone's kids off Rodeo Drive.
I'm gonna see
Yeah, that's not
Steven
a
in
bad
2
idea.
years with like 2 children. I'm like, where'd you get them? He's like,
not
Rodeo.
a bad idea.
They were on sale.
Literally, that's not a bad
$3.99.
idea. Free,
Just
and you
snap.
know I love free, so.
Nice ass stroller too.
Oh my god,
It's like a Dior stroller.
that's total. If it was a Dior stroller, like
Oh god. No, I will say I've been told by a lot of my like best guy friends that being 30 with no kids is definitely like, especially like Hispanic. Like it's
is it like a red flag?
no, it's a green flag, but it's like not unheard of. But I do
Yeah.
everything in my power not to get pregnant. Like everything.
What does that entail? Please.
It
tell
entails,
me what
like,
that-
so-
What does that mean? What are you doing? What's your regimen?
What's your go-to?
Plan B, baby.
Obviously a plan B if that
Well, plan B is plan B. What's your plan A?
But plan A is obviously I say I'm not on birth control because I was on birth control for about 10 years.
I don't believe in birth control for women. I think it fucks them up.
It fucks them up bad. I got off of it and I was like, I'm never doing that again.
I've taken like 12 women for Plan A.
Abortion.
B?
Schmortion?
Yeah.
Schmortion.
That's C.
That's
No,
less-
that's like-
That's after the plan B.
That's
if plan B didn't work.
that's giving it back to
That's
God.
if A and B didn't work, you go to C.
A lot of my friends, I will literally say when they tell me they're pregnant, I'm like, do we want to give it back to God?
Do you want a black car or an Uber pool?
Yeah, like, I'll go with them.
How are we
Like,
doing this?
do you want to fly to LA, New York? Like,
Yeah,
what's better for
I
you?
feel like if you're just open with it, like I say I'm not on birth control, they're like, okay, cool. They come inside me, I'm like, okay, what the fuck? Like, what you? The last person I was like, you said you're infertile, right? He said, yeah, and I said, okay, cool, sick, don't have to do anything.
Tell me
about it.
more about when they come inside you for a second. How does it feel? How does it feel to be
Okay,
cummed
honestly-
inside of?
Honestly, it.
Who are you asking?
I'd actually like to know
Honestly,
both
I would
because
like
it's
to
two
know
different
this
holes.
too. I would like to know this too. Okay, for me, it feels like something is just like throbbing inside of you.
Because you feel, yeah,
Yes,
it is.
yes.
But, yeah,
And then
and the
you don't-
energy is at peak. You're both
Yeah.
fucking. Oh my god.
If you're both coming at the same time, ideal, obviously.
Yeah.
But it feels like obviously throbbing, and then you don't feel the cum inside of you until
It's not like after you drink water where you're like feeling full.
no. It's like very much like you feel it happening, and then you go pee immediately after, right? Because like
Yeah.
you're done having sex, you go pee
Yeah.
immediately
you
after.
don't want a yeast infection.
Exactly, you get
Yeah.
it, and then when you're going pee,
When you want to pee, it just kind
I
of.
thought it was a UTI that you. Yeah.
See, if I don't ever come inside of women because I'm like.
Never ever in your life.
I've done it maybe twice, maybe 3 times, and most of the I think. The most recent time was with a girl who told me she had her tubes tied, so I did it. Outside of that, it was my ex-girlfriend who loved it, but I would never do it because it's so fucking terrifying.
Yeah.
It's
You
terrifying
just go buy
to
a
come inside
Plan
of a woman.
B.
Yeah, but this is my girlfriend. I'm not gonna fuck her once every month.
And that $50 adds
4
up.
times a week and get a Plan
Get
B
the
4
off
times
brand.
a
It's the
week.
same shit.
It's $40. So $40
That's 30.
adds up.
Whatever. It's also
Okay,
gotta
I'm not
be
a freaker
terrible.
buyer,
It's also
so-
got to be terrible for the woman. Plan B. I can't imagine if
Oh,
birth
yeah, it's
control's
not
bad.
good.
I can't
It's
imagine
not
that Plan
good.
B is any
Yeah.
good for a woman's.
It's not.
health.
It makes you fat too.
But I just feel like
it just throws off your hormones.
I just feel like it's greedy.
Yeah.
Like I get to have so much fun. I get
That's
to fuck
fair.
all
I
these
respect
girls.
that.
I get to
Honestly,
do whatever
yeah.
the fuck I want.
I respect that.
Coming inside of them is just crossing the line. It's flying too close
10
to the
minutes.
sun. You know what I'm saying?
I get
like,
that. I
it's
get that.
greedy.
I get that. I totally agree. I will say, like, when I was in a committed relationship, he did go inside me a lot, but I was also on birth control at the time.
yeah.
And this was like, mind you, this was like 2018. And I was like, okay, cool. Like that can happen, whatever. I don't let people really come inside me now unless I know, like, either,
I do.
well, you can't get pregnant.
Yeah, it's really not
Yeah. So like,
anything out of the ordinary for you. If they don't come inside,
I
of
feel
you,
like I
that's
have.
That's, like,
weird.
disrespectful
Yeah, that's
almost.
weird. If I couldn't get pregnant,
I always say
maybe.
don't do it. You know how much?
drop them in there.
Yeah, like,
But it's like
Dump 'em in
it's
here.
like
come on.
it's like such an uncomfortable process to like get it out. So like
Yeah.
So okay.
Go on that
Here's my
a little
wait.
bit.
Hold on. Here's my next question. If they pull out, where are you coming?
Yeah, where do you
I like to do
it?
I call it like a swap around.
He comes in your mouth and you guys make out?
We don't make out, but yeah.
Why don't you make out?
You don't want him to taste his cum?
It's just weird. I don't even like the taste of it. I'm not gonna make you taste it.
Respect. I like that. You're,
Nah,
you're,
fuck
you're a
that.
good woman.
Yeah,
No,
thank you.
fuck that.
I try to be.
If I'm
Like,
swallowing your cum, bitch. You're kissing me.
I mean, we kiss after.
I would do it after,
shit.
but I've
But I'm not
never
gonna
had
do
a
it like-
girl.
It's the same
Like
shit.
in my, I'm not gonna do it like
No.
in my mouth.
It's
like,
not
It's
the
like when
same
you drink
thing.
a drink and the aftertaste is there. It's still there.
No.
okay. Like if
there-
you squirt, do you want to like give me a cup and like you want to taste that too? Like
I mean, no,
I'll
but
definitely
when
stick my
guys,
fingers in a girl's mouth.
when-
Girls like that though.
yeah, but when a guy goes down on me and they come back and kiss me, what's the difference?
that's totally different too because like I do that all the time.
The difference is if there's actually a wad of cum in your mouth and
That-
then it's going
then-
into my mouth.
Yeah,
There's something in my mouth.
That's
I
a
mean,
lot.
obviously,
Like,
I'm saying like I wouldn't like if I have cum in my mouth, I'm gonna swallow it, and vice versa. If you have cum in your mouth, fucking
okay, well
swallow
after
it.
that, yeah, I'll make out with you, but like
yeah, that's what I mean.
yeah. I'm not trying to like snowball though. Like
you're-
some
you're
guys
not
are
trying to
into
taste
that.
your own-
this is so absurd because when I
guys are into
post this
that.
on my Instagram, I have like a really close friend of mine who's
Can we not clip this?
no.
I mean, we're pretty deep in the episode.
No, yeah.
If anyone makes it here, good for you.
Yeah, no, but I have okay. This is really funny to say. I have a friend, like a really good friend of mine, and her parents like love me, and like she has like I don't. My parents don't have friends, so I guess
Did her
this
dad
is-
come inside you?
No.
Kidding. I have to pee real quick. Keep
Oh my
telling your
God,
story.
I do too. So hurry up.
So listen, but yeah, like my friends watch this. Like my friends' parents watch this. Yeah, and like I'm really shocked to hear about this. I'm gonna get a very interesting phone call. I'm gonna wait till Strategy gets back for this one
Yeah.
because they watched my last podcast and she calls my friend and it's like, is Steven a prostitute? Like, does he need money? Like, if he needs money, I will give him money.
No,
Like,
literally, she told us
he
this.
doesn't have to do that. So it's gonna be a really interesting conversation we're gonna have after
Oh
this.
God, I really hope she doesn't watch this all the way
It's
through.
gonna be a really crazy Boxing Day.
And then she's gonna be like, "No, Shelly's a really good friend to him," and she's gonna be like, "Are you sure?"
But Shelly does like you, so I know she's gonna like stick up for you. But she's gonna be like, it was all Steven. So like,
Nice. Now I
did you
feel bad for making that comment, but hi, thanks for watching.
no, yeah, I like I have fans of all ages. So like, it's like, and you know, I think it's really important to talk about like what really goes on, like you know, so you have an understanding of like what your kids are going through like at the moment.
Yeah, no. The more that you talk, even especially, not even, but especially about things that make you uncomfortable, the better it is. The less uncomfortable you'll be, the more comfortable you'll be, and you know it'll be easier to talk about.
But it's cool to think about. I've got my audience is like 18 to
large audience,
60.
Yeah. Now let's get back to what it feels like for you to get cummed inside of. You feel the throbbing sensation as well?
A little bit, and then it just feels like you just have to use the bathroom, and then it just kind of
that's it
out.
So if somebody came inside of you and didn't say I'm coming,
I would know immediately.
You would know
immediately.
How would you know? Walk me through the steps.
Falls right out. Like,
well, if they're still inside of you.
Well, like I would know as soon as they like got out. Like
as soon as they got out,
I can feel when someone gets like soft back there.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, oh, you came, and I'm like, oh, cool, it was inside of me.
Yeah. And then do you have to run to the bathroom immediately so that it doesn't get on the sheets, or how does that? Do you guys snuggle for a little bit after?
Sometimes, you can control. You could feel it like coming.
Clench it out.
You could just kind of like I call it soft clench. Like
a little soft clench.
It's not like a.
Yeah.
But it's like a.
Breathe.
Don't get too comfortable.
Don't relax too much.
Yeah.
But still enjoy the moment.
I have to go to the restroom.
Yeah.
It's like.
How was your experience in there? I just recently cleaned my whole bathroom.
It was really great. I was going to ask you.
You've seen a lot of guys' bathrooms. How do you feel about my bathroom?
I don't know how I feel about that comment.
Well, like a really close friend of ours, his bathroom is just like disgusting. Like, it grosses me out.
Okay, here's the thing. Guys' bathrooms, I don't expect a lot from it because you guys just don't know how to clean. Like it's not a thing. Like y'all don't know how to do it. You were raised by moms. Like your bathroom's great. It's clean. It's a good time. Had a good time.
How good of a time?
Not that good. But I was gonna ask you, first of all, little side note, you definitely could like put everything up in a little cabinet.
All the stuff on my counter.
Yeah. You can get like a little shelf. And
everyone always says that, but I don't do that because like those are things I use like daily.
Right.
If you get those little wall shelves on Amazon, they're right there. You can just pull them off.
Yeah.
That's just.
I'm not Bob the Builder. Like, how am I supposed to get that?
Do you take baths? Like, were you ever a bath person?
When I was a child, yeah, but nah, not in a minute. I do enjoy them if I have the opportunity for like a nice Epsom salt soak.
I do those a lot.
But I don't have a bath. It's only a stand-up shower.
Right. So I don't either. I only have a stand-up shower too, and I was bamboozled, so whatever. But I'm a big bath person, so I definitely miss having baths. Like
I like taking baths.
Bath.
Dude, because like at the end of the weekend, like Mondays, I'm so sore. Like
why?
Because I'll be popping pussy, bro. I'll be throwing ass on stage.
Well, you know someone with a cold plunge, I think, right?
Do you?
Does he have one? Does he? I've always wanted to try that.
He's got a great bath.
But I feel like my bath was pretty big too. But like mine was.
Apparently he's getting a bigger one, so super stoked about that.
Nice.
I might try that out too.
No.
But I want to try the cold plunge thing so bad.
I'm sure you could.
Like,
they got one at Lifetime downtown.
I don't do that. I feel like gay people should not be allowed to have Lifetime fit like membership.
What is up with you and this like misogynistic gay thing?
It's not. It's just like
Wait, you hate gay people? That's why you won't.
I do not.
Homophobic.
I am not.
He is homophobic.
You will get your dick sucked in the sauna.
I like gay people. I have a lot of gay friends. Like,
do you?
I just don't go to gay clubs.
I've never seen you with a gay person.
I've never seen
actually
kind of
weird.
Person.
Yes, you have.
No, who?
I mean, like I've seen you run into Ray Cash, but like you've never like rolled.
That's not your friend,
right?
Yeah, he doesn't like me very much. But
okay, so fun fact. Apparently, it was me, Ray, and our mutual friend, and then Steven, and I was fucked up.
No,
and
you were fucked up.
Crazy, I know, crazy. And I guess we all decided to go back to my apartment and just after party. And Steven was like, "You don't remember Ray being there?" And I was like, Nope. I was like, I don't even know who you're talking about. At the time, I didn't know Ray.
He's just mean to me, but like,
And he was like,
Is he? How so?
you know, honestly, that's why I don't no, I wouldn't say I don't like, but I don't really get along with gay people, is because they're just they're mean to me. Like
I think though,
How? Like they don't they think you're like misrepresenting that? Is it like
I don't know.
what do you think it is?
I really can't explain it. Maybe that's why I have such a problem with it, is because I don't know why like they don't like me
I
so
think
much.
you're just used to hanging out with straight people.
Not really, because like I like gay people. Like shout out to the gay mafia, and you know who y'all are.
Who's that? Is that a Houston crew?
It's a group of these guys who I think are the coolest.
Are they
fucking-
gay?
They're all gay.
Never met them. Never.
They're all gay. I'll name drop one. Like Landon and his friends are the coolest fucking gays ever, and they're just so much fun. Like they just like are the coolest people. They're like the it girls of
I think
Montrose.
Steven is used to all of his friends just like not putting up with you, but like just like agreeing with you and like going with the flow and like doing things your way. That when a gay comes along and they're like, no, Steven's like, fuck you. Like
That could be
This is
true,
good insight.
but
This is good insight.
okay, I can kind of see that, but they're like they low-key like
No, that's
bully me
exactly
about
what happened.
They low-key like bully me about it, like
Yeah, because you have friends that are just like for instance, gay people would not put up with I put up with all of last week.
Yeah.
because they're busy doing it. Like that's
My point, though, like that's why I feel like you don't have a lot of gay friends because we're very much like. Okay,
but I mean,
that's
I
just
do have
Steven.
gay friends. Like it's not like I like don't.
Steven, I've never met your gay friends.
Because they all want to go to Montrose and I don't, and like, and it's not like I wouldn't go to Montrose.
Well, what if they got you a brand deal at Anvil or something? You know.
I would go, and I would definitely do
go?
that. I would definitely go. Absolutely.
You heard it here first.
Yeah. You know what? And
maybe they'll reach
I always
out.
think about that. Like during Pride, they'll hire like these like artists to come and like perform. I would love to do that. I would love nothing more than to like perform for like Pride or something like that.
Yeah. Do they do a Pride parade here? They do, right?
They do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We didn't go.
I wanted to go. Don't start with me. I wanted to go so
Stop.
bad.
You're okay.
Okay, so then when Pride comes around at like 8:00 ish, like 8 or 9, I'm already at. It's a Saturday. I've been at Max for like 5
Been at
hours.
Max.
He's
Like
blacked out.
I'm fucked up. I'm like, we're not gonna make it to Pride, are we?
Yeah.
Like,
But you celebrate Pride every day. Every time a
Exactly.
dude throbs in your butthole, you're celebrating Pride.
I'm like, fuck yeah, this is one for America. Like,
Merca.
yeah, like, and like, I don't know. I like gay people. I think I just think that they consider me competition and I consider them competition.
I don't think so, but okay.
But also, if you guys joined forces,
I think that's why I want to join the
not a
gay mafia so
competition.
bad. Like,
you guys could all fuck.
I want to.
It could be a
Okay.
big orgy.
Oh, and that's another thing. The one time I did hang out with
Count me out of that.
the one time I did hang out with a bunch of gay friends.
Orgy. You had an orgy.
Not like an orgy, but like I was definitely being a slut, and like, you know, like
What is that?
let's
What
talk
does that
about
consist
What does
of?
that look like?
Yeah.
because like when
Because when you let me
Okay,
tell you the first
when
thing I
someone-
picture when you say this. Let me
Okay.
just tell you because this is I'm a sick fuck and I watch a lot of porn, unfortunately. But when you said that, the first
We're
thing I
coming back to
picture
this,
is like
okay.
8 gay dudes standing in a circle, and you're in the
Jerky.
middle on your knees, just sucking any dick that comes within peripheral vision.
Steven's just like,
I've never been more than in a threesome. Like,
Okay,
Okay.
never. Like I've never had more than.
Would you have an
2
orgy?
people.
I have.
You have?
I have.
With like how many girls and how many dudes?
There's been multiple occasions.
I've had a lot of devil threesomes.
There's
What
normally
does that mean?
It's 2 guys, 1 girl.
Oh, okay.
normally there's more dudes than girls.
But I feel like an orgy is more than 3 people.
But here's the thing: for a gay dude, it's a devil's threesome. For a straight guy, it's a double team.
Like a tag team.
Like
Facts.
you're kind of fucking with the other dude when
For a girl,
2
that's a lot of work.
When 2 straight dudes
I've
fuck
also
a girl,
done that too.
when 2 straight dudes fuck a girl, we're on opposite ends.
Right.
And there may be a switch. We might do a
Yeah.
Chinese fire drill, but we're not interacting with each other
So,
sexually.
okay, wait. Have you had sex with like 2 dudes and 2 girls at the same time?
2 dudes and 2 girls.
at the same time, or like
I have.
3 dudes and 1 girl.
Oh, I guess that, is that
like
an orgy?
not
I
necessarily.
feel like 4 people is an orgy.
I feel like 5 is when it becomes an orgy.
It's not necessarily at the same time. Like
Yeah, it's
I
just
can
in the same
remember one
room.
time it was me and this girl and my boy and this girl in a hotel room, and we're both smashing on the beds, and then we
tag team.
all get in the shower together and we're like fucking around. But like we're young,
Yeah.
and you don't really know what
That's
you're
not the
doing.
same.
It's not really like an orgy where it's like just everyone's touching everyone.
Yeah,
You know
that's what I mean by
Like,
orgy. Like
I feel
what
like
you see in porn.
I
Like
feel like after this conversation, I'm losing all of my brand deals. I feel like they do not want to be
I feel like
associated.
after this conversation, my new job done for.
Yeah,
It's
welcome to the Party with Strategy podcast, where
No.
you lose all work after your
Everything,
first
everything's
episode.
done. No, I've never had an orgy, never had a threesome. I just couldn't
Yeah.
do it.
I do have a problem with the thing I hate about it the most is I'm not the center of attention.
Yeah, like if I'm not.
Well, if you're a girl with 2 guys, you are definitely the center of attention.
No, you're not. You're doing the most work.
Not necessarily.
There's something going in either your vagina or your ass, and something going in your mouth.
Well, that would be 4 people total. Oh, you said vagina or ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
Yeah,
is a
but
lot
like,
of work
what are you
because sometimes I
doing?
It's a lot of.
What are
I
you
can't-
doing other than just holding yourself up?
You're giving head. That's a lot of work.
That's
Well,
I was
what if
just about
he's
to-
fucking your
I was
face
just
rather
about to
than
say
you-
I hate when people are and they're off sync, so you can't really like.
Well, here's the thing. As
Yeah,
and
if you
I,
get a good rhythm, then
maybe
you
I
guys
could
are
be
kind
wrong.
of just
I don't know. I've
passing it
never
back
had
and
it done.
forth.
I don't
But-
know. But like giving head is a job. That's why they call it a blowjob.
If you're good at it, for
Yeah,
sure.
well, it is.
I don't work jobs, bitch. I am a
So-
job. So
So, anyway, so if I'm giving good head, I'm not appreciating penetration. Like that's not happening because I'm so focused. Like my mind is so focused on like giving good head that like the penetration is just a dick going in inside of me.
and this is another thing I have a problem with sex, which is probably why I really don't like fuck like that.
Like what?
I'm always like the only thing that's going on in my head, like when I'm having sex, is do I look hot? Like
Really?
like literally, I'm like, do I look good? Like
So
I could give 2 shits.
you're sharing this special moment with someone else, and they're trying to connect with you, and all you can think about is you.
Steven's like, do I look hot?
like
Like how that ass look, babe?
I'm like rehearsing like the moans in my head. Like
Stop. That's too in your head.
So you got to be in the moment. You got to get
Yeah.
out of your
I
head.
am in the moment, but
You
I'm
gotta
just saying
just
I'm
release
like
No.
the beast.
like sometimes I'm like
I will
oh
look-
that wasn't hot.
I probably
Let's
look
try that
the
a little
most
better.
disgusting. Like when I'm into sex, like I probably look the most disgusting because I'm just like
No, you think you look disgusting, but you look sexy. Like when a dude's looking at a girl and her face is just like nothing you've ever seen before. It's like, oh my god, like I brought her here.
Yeah.
We're here.
See,
Like,
that's what I think. Like I'm like if I'm enjoying this, like
Yeah.
you're looking at me enjoying this. You're doing this.
yeah, for sure.
So
For sure.
Oh, no, I'm
That
It's like,
is
no.
hot. Getting lost
I'm
and,
like-
and having a stupid face, your O face,
Yes.
whatever it is,
Yes.
that is hot.
I don't want people to like be like, is that the face he makes? Like I'm constantly like,
even as a girl though, like if I see a guy like and they're like about to come and like it's a face, like I'm just like, okay, like I fucking did that. Like
Yeah.
you're
I'm
like
also
that's hot. Like
I'm also kind of a pillow princess. Like
just don't have sex with Steven.
it's great though. I have
Yeah,
had.
you're really not
I have,
advertising
I have.
this as a good
I've had
experience.
0 complaints. None. Like there's not one person you could ask that I've had sex with that would be like, oh my
But
god.
like, are you enjoying it?
Oh yeah, I am. Of course, I'm enjoying looking hot.
Because like
It's the same way I feel when I perform. Like
I just don't.
because it is a performance. Like I.
It's not.
No,
though.
it shouldn't be a
It's not.
performance. I don't think.
It's enjoyable. It's a pleasure.
It is. I feel great doing it.
I can't help but notice it says a butt plug over here.
Yes. When NFTs became popular, I decided that I was going to take this butt plug that I bought out of a stripper's butthole at Tootsie's in Miami
Okay.
and turn it into a 3D graphic and turn that into an NFT and sell the NFT with the actual butt plug itself.
Sick.
Just some fucking ridiculous idea that I had.
Did it sell?
Did it work out?
Did it? I mean, I have the NFTs on the market, but NFTs are no
Yeah,
longer
they're
a
not
thing.
a thing anymore.
But if they come back,
You're ready.
I'm in there.
I made money off of NFTs.
So if
Not a
somebody,
lot,
if
but-
somebody buys that NFT, you're shipping the butt plug with it.
Yes.
Do you still have it?
Sick.
Yeah, I got it. It's in the closet.
Nice.
You should have it on like a.
Like a glass
I'm
case.
trying to be a better person. I'm trying to grow up a little bit, at least a little
Oh
bit.
my god, so am I.
Same.
I mean, the thing is, like, you
Me
guys
too.
met me at the end of my scumbagness.
I
Like,
did
I
not.
was like, no, yeah, you did. Before I came to Houston, I,
feel
was like really.
I've known
in
you
it.
for
Wait,
a
so you
long
you were,
time.
you
You've
were
known
in
me for
Chicago-
3 years.
You were in
Yeah.
Chicago before Houston.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I
you were a
had
scumbag in Chicago?
Like that was my entire brand. I had the trademark to send nudes. I had stickers that said send nudes on them, and all I would do was go out to the
You're a
clubs.
douchebag.
Yeah, super.
I thought it was
like,
funny. That's why I liked him.
Yeah. And I'd go out to the clubs and just try and put those stickers on girls' tits and ass, and it was like a huge.
He
thing.
reminded
It
me
was
of
really-
the guy that used to like pour milk on bitches.
Yeah, Kirill.
So
I was a
slut
what?
whisperer.
Why the sudden change?
I don't have a love for the game anymore. Like I had a real love
So you're trying
for
to get
that
like
game.
booed up.
I mean, yeah, I would love that, but I'm not like, yeah, that would be awesome. But
So okay,
also,
here's my next question.
That's not an easy task.
Trust me, I know. What's what's your type? Like, what's your go-to? Like,
I love like a nerd, like a girl that you would never catch in the club.
oh,
I love that.
Me and her,
So,
me
okay.
and her debate this all the time. Like we want like a partner in crime, like someone we could like bring out.
wait, hold on,
I
hold on,
want
hold on,
nothing
hold on.
to do with
so,
that.
okay,
I want to come home from work and I want her sleeping in
that's
my
what I'm
bed
saying,
with a
like-
book next to her
That's what I'm
face.
saying. Like, your lifestyle, your career doesn't give you that.
Exactly, which is why I'm conscious of that, and
Mm-hmm.
I need to stop being a scumbag. But like, I'll still on my podcast. I'm never gonna like not give you the truth. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You ask me if I've had a threesome, I'm gonna say yeah, I have.
Yeah.
I did. I was fucking a wild
so you
boy.
need someone that's just gonna be okay with your lifestyle.
Not necessarily, because I'm not gonna DJ forever. You know
Okay.
what I mean? Like if I met somebody who I was ready to really
Like, wife up and, like, have a
wife
family?
up and have a family and continue my journey in this life, I would
What would
for
you
sure
do?
switch out of DJing in the clubs, like for my career, to pay my bills.
Mm-hmm.
I'll never stop DJing. I love DJing. And I
That's
do
your
it-
passion?
It's my passion for sure, and I would do it at least probably twice a week, but just for the love of DJing, not for money.
I feel the same way, and that's why I kind of want to become
No.
a politician.
You'd be a great politician.
No, you would not.
You know, he's
The
very
first
political,
person that would throw money at him, he'd agree to everything they say.
which is what would make him the best politician. Those are the best politicians.
I guess you're right.
Like
That's
I
the name
feel
of the
like
game.
that's the next step. Like that would be like the rights. Like I don't know. Like
So
I'm always on the microphone. I'm always in the spotlight. Like
So if somebody came, okay,
Getting
vice
brand-
versa. We're turning the tracks
getting
on
brand
you.
deals.
If somebody came to you and it was like someone your type, like you wanted to settle down, you wanted to have a family, you would take your whole ass name out of the game, like what you do now,
Like going out and stuff like that.
like going out, performing, tricking, flirting. Like you would stop all of that for this person.
And then I would just do the same thing but political.
Nah, see, if you would have asked me that 3 years ago, I'd say no way. There's not a single person that could take me off of this track that I'm on. I'm building my brand. I'm growing my career. I'm trying to see how far I can get DJing. Now I'm like, yes, I
Right.
potentially would. That
No, I
is
totally
that
agree.
is something that I would consider
Yeah.
for sure.
I totally agree. I mean, I'm the same way. Like if the right person came along, like I would definitely stop doing what I'm doing and like settle down.
I guess an honest answer to your question is probably no, because like I'm like in my
But I
soft
will
girl,
say,
selfish era.
I will
like,
say, like, I enjoy going out. Like, I enjoy hanging out with my friends. I enjoy going out and drinking and doing all that. If I could have somebody next to me that could do that every now and then, like, not
That'd
do
be
a
great.
fucking 12-day bender. No, I don't
Yeah.
want to do that anymore. But, like, if I had someone next to me, that'd be fucking great.
I just feel like I'm in my like soft girl, selfish era. Like I just want to like, I want to do me, have my fun. Like I have a lot of friends that are in like really shitty relationships,
Bro, literally.
and like I hate to see them hurt, and I can't imagine if just looking at them like pisses me off. So knowing how sensitive and how like the way I am, like I don't want to go through any of that. I don't care how great looking or how much money you make. Like I just want to do me, and I think it's doing pretty good for me so far.
Yeah, you're doing great. Keep going.
Like I love where I'm at right now,
boo-boo.
and I don't think I need a man to like make it that any better.
No one needs a man.
Like
And no man needs a bitch.
I think if you just
I
give
don't
me
know. I think you reach a point where you do.
I-
I think there's so you can only accomplish so much as like a single. I'm living life for me. I want no responsibilities. I don't want anybody, weighing me down or.
I mean, if your goal is to like have a family, then yes, I totally agree.
But that's what I'm saying. I think you hit a certain point in life where that is the only next goal. You've done
But,
everything
like,
else.
What if you can't have a family? Then what?
You can never not have a family.
I guess that's right. I guess you're right. Yeah.
One of these has made me feel better than any man or
Yeah.
woman has ever made me.
Whoever's listening is gonna love that tapping.
Sorry,
noise.
I feel like one of these has made me feel better than any man or woman could ever make me feel. Like
You put it in your ass or what?
Yeah, like I don't know about all that, but
I
okay.
love just like being in front of a microphone and like in front of an audience. Like that is an ultimate feeling that like
It's
that,
great. Yeah.
Like that feels better than any man or woman could ever make me feel. Like it's like such a thrill and like makes you feel good. Like
But the thrill always. I mean,
It wears off.
what thrill has ever lasted? What feeling have you ever had like that? That's just
but I mean I've been doing this for
on and never died down.
But I've been doing this for years, and it's crazy. Like you're right. Most things don't last that long, but this is the only one where I genuinely feel so good. Like I love the way anytime being in front of like a little crowd, like even like when we went to,
Have you ever considered street performances?
I totally would.
You should be a street performer.
I totally would. I would totally
I'm gonna see
be
Steven in Vegas, like on Fremont, just in that little circle.
licking on my pussy because he love it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like, Steven?
Or maybe like those Uber drivers that'll pick people up and make them listen to their music.
You would be so ashamed of how many times I figured out they were one of them, and no one else got to enjoy their moment because it was just me on the microphone the entire time. Like I love just
Steven, I want you like this would be my ideal night for you. Like if we recorded you like for a week and then you just sat there and watched yourself back.
I think he would really enjoy
I
it.
would watch it.
I know he would, but I
over
want to see
and
your
over
expressions.
and over and over again.
I think he would be analyzing it and looking at himself and saying, okay, if I do that again, I could look better by doing that.
Yeah.
Almost as if it was like an audition tape.
Right.
No, literally,
Yes,
literally.
yes.
Like you guys can probably relate to this. Like what are the
Where is this going?
like the football things where they'll watch like them playing football and they'll be like,
Tape?
yeah, they'll be like, dude,
Playbacks.
you
Yeah.
need to do that better. Like that's exactly how it would be for me.
Right. Yeah.
Like I'd be like, oh, I should have poked my ass out a little better that time. I didn't enunciate on pussy on that time. Like,
Yeah. But
I-
also like that's I see that, but at the same time, like the beauty of being the person that you're destined to be, the star that you were born to be, the beauty in that is just being you through and through.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Not like analyzing
Being-
yourself and trying to
Yeah.
change it.
no, it's more like well, this is probably something y'all can't relate to, but if you've ever watched Beyonce watch her shit and she's like, the light should have been better there. The light,
Right, but but that's for a specific performance.
Right. Yeah.
Not just for life in general.
Yeah.
oh, we're talking about life.
Like we're talking. Yeah, I'm talking about you living in reality, like
Oh, like
like a reality TV show.
yeah, like,
a camera just follows you
I
around.
I feel like
Like I wouldn't want to. I wouldn't want you to look at something and being like, I have to change that. I just realized you had a projector up there.
Yeah.
it's pretty cool at night. But
Oh,
no,
you've been
like
here at night.
you've been here at night.
Yeah, you want to come?
Yeah, you've been here at night. Usually the podcast doesn't start till like way later, like 8 or 9. Last time
We should do like a 2 a.m. podcast.
I'd be.
I'm so down for that.
I would
We're just
literally.
fucking shit
I was about to say I would literally
We'll put it on the
die.
Patreon. We'll put it on the Patreon.
Yeah, I would
I'm so
literally
down.
I would literally dive like on a Saturday, like after Bottle Blonde, just like let's go back
After
to the house and
everything,
record.
like we go back to the strategies and
Yeah,
just
and just be like,
it's fucking 3 a.m. and we're just hammering
what
this
the
shit.
fuck is up? It's
do a
Whoa,
podcast.
whoa.
I'd be like, what is up? It's Stevie J. Yeah,
Yeah.
just performed at Bottle Blonde. It was
That would be
great.
so much fun.
All right. Well, we got to wrap this up because I got to get to work soon. I have to pee again, and unfortunately,
have a
no
small
one got a
bladder.
peek at what color your underwear is.
That's not true. There was 2 peaks.
Okay. Good.
Yeah.
I
Can we,
missed
can
it,
we
but
blur that
hopefully you
out
guys
though?
got
Can
it.
we like put something over that?
No.
I'll go ahead and wrap this up.
Do that.
What's up, guys? It's Stevie J. Thank you so much for tuning into the podcast with strategy.
Don't run it back. Hold on. The Party with Strategy podcast.
Party
Just,
with
what-
Strategy.
Take two. Ready? Ready? And action.
Hey guys, thank you so much for tuning into the party with.
All right. One more time.
Can
One
we
more
do
time.
this?
You got this, Steven.
Party with strategy.
You got this. But just let it roll off the tongue one time. The Party with Strategy podcast.
Go.
Hit it. No, hit it. Just that real quick. Just so you know
Party
how
with
it feels.
strategy.
The Party
Podcast.
with Strategy podcast.
The party with the party with strategy.
Bro.
Okay.
what?
Hey guys, thank you so much for tuning into the Party with Strategy podcast. My name is Stevie J. This is Shelly. You already know who this is. Don't forget to come to McIntyre Saturday for White Linen.
Linen.
I will be hosting, and I can't wait to see you guys there.
That was great. But I'm going to be at Moonshine on White Linen, so fuck McIntyre's. But I'm kidding because this will come out way after that anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Sick. Peace out.
That's on this Saturday. This comes out in 2 weeks. But yeah, thank you guys for coming. Always a great time.
Always a great
Good
time. Thanks for
conversations
having
because you
us.
guys don't hold back. And that is my favorite part about the podcast. We get to make jokes. We get to laugh. We get some actual serious insight. It's a little bit of everything. And it was great. Thank you.
Great.
Awesome.
Make sure you like the video, drop a comment, subscribe on YouTube. Algorithm activating activity. Let's go, champ.